Hello, everybody, and welcome to Instagram for Business. This is week 3. This is how to make money on Instagram. Today's theme of the class is going to be DMs, same thing as messages, and also stories. Okay, so mentions, DMs, and stories. And I'm going to tell you and explain what those are. That's actually how you make money on Instagram as compared to likes and comments. Likes and comments help your algorithm and help your page, but yet that's not really what gets you there. And a lot of people think that that's what it is, the more likes I get, but it's actually the more DMs, mentions, and story shares that you get. My name is Joanna Vargas, and I love marketing, and I've been teaching this class for a couple years. Please note that Instagram is always changing. I'm going to say that again. It's always changing. Just yesterday, there was a new rollout for the texting that I can show you today. Today is going to be a lot of questioning. So I do ask that you ask questions. The more questions you ask will actually create this class. If not, I will come in and just show you all these things that we can do. What I would like today is that I can actually tag you, and then you can do these things along with me. Okay, but I do want to do a little review, because one thing I know is that when you review things, that's when it goes into the brain a lot more. Okay, reminder, social media just amplifies who you are. So ladies and gentlemen, you gotta learn how to communicate with others, how to negotiate, how to sell, face-to-face, and it'll just amplify on social media, on Instagram. Grow your business by making money and doing this consistently. You gotta do this consistently. You cannot go on Instagram once a week, once a month, and post something and think that it's gonna work. It doesn't work that way. You gotta be real and organic. The more real you are, the more organic you are, the more you show up with no makeup on, the more you show up as real as possible, that attracts other human beings. That's actually what's gonna make you money and pull people to you. In 2020 in marketing, we gotta forget that it's a pretty photo page. It doesn't work like that anymore, and people can smell fake. There's 3 ways that you can grow on Instagram. It's how it works, messaging, and then strategy. We're gonna focus on messaging today. So the last couple weeks was a little bit about the how, and then strategy, that's like the next level. Those are things that you can DM me on and let me know if you have any questions. You're gonna test your market. Ask your listeners, ask your followers what they want. There is no magical way. I can't tell you one way that's gonna work. It's gonna be different for everybody, okay? In 2020, we have follower fatigue. Please know that for every 2 people you follow, somebody is now going to unfollow someone else. Because let's say I follow new people, and then I'm gonna go into my contacts and I'm gonna start cleaning it up and unfollow people that I don't really resonate with anymore. Is your content follow worthy? Remember, they have 6 seconds. You have 6 seconds. When somebody lands on your page, they're already making the decision if they're gonna stay there, okay? The Instagram is the new business card. It is a living, breathing thing. No longer do I use business cards. Please see this as your new way of people seeing you and how your business looks as a business card. Please choose a business or creator page and do not have a personal page if you have a business. Even if you're a solopreneur, no more personal pages. You cannot see your insights or your data if you have a personal page. Private versus public page. A public page is so much better than a private. If you have a business and it's private, it's like putting up the on close sign to people. You have 6 seconds as they land on your page. They're gonna kick off and they're not gonna wanna follow you if you're a business and you're private, okay? That tells them that you're hiding something. You gotta be real and genuine. So going back to, like I said, you gotta be authentic. What's winning in 2020 right now is raw and real. People buy people. They don't buy products. I'm gonna say that again. People buy people. I know you've heard this probably a million times, but it's like we've heard it, but I still see Instagram pages that are like, there's no human being right here. especially restaurants. I just see food. Where are the human beings? I can get food anywhere. Where are the human beings? Okay? Post videos. Videos are so important. Okay? It shows people that you're real, and they're over the perfect photos on Instagram. We are over that. Next thing, your profile is not an art gallery. We are no longer looking to see for this perfect profile. It's starting to shift. You're starting to see new organic content on Instagram and no more of the Pinterest page looking thing. And reminder, 60% of people are watching videos or prefer videos over pictures. And in 2020, the average person spends about 100 minutes watching videos on Instagram, YouTube, so that you want to be that video that pops up for them to watch. Okay, we're going to go over our profile. Our profile, remember the handle is on top. Manuel was asking this. The handle is the one with the @ symbol. Instagram will put the @ symbol for you. You do not need to put the @ symbol. The photo, you want one photo that is consistent with all your profiles. Underneath your photo, you're going to put what you do. Do not put your name, because your name is already going to be in your handle. So underneath, I put business coach and speaker. I did not put Joanna Vargas. Joanna Vargas is in my handle. I have 2 places to communicate with people. So in the SEO, when people's looking for a business coach, I'm gonna pop up. And then if they're looking for Joanna Vargas, I'm still gonna pop up. Okay, then the next one is your I help statement. I help, and then who you help, how you help them do it, and then what they need to do next. Your call to action statement. Click here to register for my free event. And then your website's got to be there so that you can collect emails, because you are just renting this real estate on Instagram. Your highlights. Your highlights, 5 to 6 highlights at the bottom, and then you want consistent photos, or however that's going to look for you. Some people have changed it up a little bit, but your 6 highlights for your business. Tips, testimonials, client before and after results, media, your story, where do they park, maybe your menu, things of that nature. Nobody cares about your dog or here's my family. The family can come later once people know and like and trust you. But until you're building that business, stay with the tips, testimonials, client results, media, your story. This is like your own personal website. These are a couple samples of people that can improve on the way that they have their handle set up. We have Carmen B. Fit, and if you look to the left, you can tell, like, I'm not sure who Carmen is. Is she a fitness? Is she a coach, or is she a business mentor? Like, which one is she? I'm confused. And confused people don't buy. Elements. She's jewelry, but she doesn't tell us anywhere that she sells jewelry. You just kind of see it in her photos. Spinzilla. I don't know her name here. Love what you do, instructor, and it has a hashtag. Like, I don't know what she wants me to do, and I'm not really clear of what she does for a living. Okay, build your following when shares and mentions. This is going to be, apologies. Give me a second. I want to. Okay. Cool, I'm bringing up your photos. Okay, does anybody have any questions till then? Hi, Susie, welcome. Excuse me, does anybody have any questions before we move on?
I'm good.
Okay, great. Go for it.
Do you have a question, Manuel?
No, I'm good.
Oh, no. Oh, sorry. Oh, you said good. I have a question. Can I convert my personal page to a business page?
Great question.
Because I don't want to lose, like, the content is.
Yes, you can, Susie. I can show you. Would you like me to show you right now?
Sure.
Okay, great. I'm going to show everybody. I'm going to, so you can see my, okay, so here's my Instagram. Everyone can see, thumbs up. We're great.
Yep.
I think some people froze. Oh, they're back. Okay, that was funny. I just saw Ashley like that. I'm going to go to the home page. I'm going to click the top right 3 bars.
Ah, okay.
Okay. Go to settings.
Okay.
Okay, go to account.
Okay.
Okay, do you see at the bottom?
Oh, switch to professional.
Mm-hmm. So you have professional or creator, right, Susie?
It says get a free professional account.
Yeah, okay. Oh, it doesn't have
Oh,
creator?
yes. No, no. Actually,
no.
I don't. I just have switched to professional account.
Okay, again, that's going to go back to Jessica's question at the beginning. Instagram only gives you certain things. It's kind of interesting how Mark Zuckerberg sets this all up. He's a genius where not everybody gets everything. It's almost like you have to earn your way into Instagram. So see how mine says creator account, but you don't have creator account yet. So I wonder if it'll pop up later. So then press that and then you can
get a free professional account, continue, learn about your followers, get insights, continue, reach more people, get new contact options, select a category. Oh, okay. So this is where.
And that's where you can put, yes, entrepreneur. She's asking, do you see entrepreneur under business coach speaker? That's what she's choosing.
Oh, that's what.
So that's the gray one. Okay. And you can always change it, hun.
Community?
Do you want to be known for real estate or for chamber and community?
There is no real estate.
No, but then you could do another sub. You can do solopreneur or something of that nature.
Oh, I don't see anything like that to create something.
What do you see under entrepreneur?
Display category labeled.
Okay, I'm going to pull mine up. Okay, go to product and service. Yeah, you're probably product and service because you're service. It's more general. It's very, very general.
Okay.
Yeah. Great question. Anything else?
My only thing, I mean, because realtors are community. So between chamber, planning commission, and realtor, that's why I kind of thought that. Because a lot of my posts are about Alhambra. I can switch that anytime, right? No,
Yeah.
You're thinking.
I'm thinking, okay, so ladies and gentlemen, the reason I'm thinking is because as soon as I go onto Susie's profile, I don't know who she is, and it says community. I am going to think community as in, I'm not going to think of you as a real estate agent. So which one do you want to really build? You can build both, but build one first. Do you want to build real estate and say, look, I am the president chamber, here's what I do with community? Or do you want to build community first and then say, I'm a real estate agent?
But one pays my bills.
Right? Yeah.
Okay.
For example, I lead with business coach, but I add everything else I do, right? But I lead with one. That was a great question. Did everybody see what we did right there with Susie? It's choosing one. Okay, and then 10x it. And yes, of course, add the community. That's going to be the cherry on top that shows your followers, Susie, that like, look how much she's giving back and she cares.
Okay, so now I am going, because I had put in community. Now I don't see how to change it. So, and now I do have the switch to creator account.
All right, so now, Susie, you're going to go to edit profile. Okay, go to your home page where I am. Go to edit profile. Do you see category underneath page?
Ah, got it.
You can change it. You're welcome.
Thank you. Perfect.
Great question. Anything else, Susie, or anybody else have a question? No, we're good? Okay, great. We're gonna go now to DMs. DMs are direct messages. So we're all on the home page. Follow along. You're gonna press the little house at the bottom left. Now on the top right, you're gonna see the little, what is it, the arrow? And you might have a number or you might not have a number. So 10 is how many new DMs I have. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna preface this. This is one thing that bugs me about Instagram. I can have old DMs that are not seen with the blue button, but it doesn't tell me the number in the 10. So I know I have way more than 10 DMs, but it'll only tell me 10 of like the new ones. I wish it told me all. Okay, now I'm gonna show you this.
On the nice side.
Cool. All right, so everybody can see Ashley. Ashley's in class right now and she mentioned me. Mentions. Mentions are when she went to stories and she @symboled me. Okay, that's a mention. This is how you grow your account. I'm gonna say this again. This is how you grow your account. You might not make money from this. I mean, but this is how you grow it. Because now Ashley has told all her friends about what she's doing with me today. So I'm gonna click on it. Cool, everybody see that, right? Then I'm gonna click on add to story. Oh, cool, her classes are awesome. Oh, great, thank you. Okay, so Ashley and I have actually connected. That's how we met, through Instagram. We went to a chamber event and she was the one person that I was like, DM me, and she DM'd me, okay? And now we're homies. Okay, I'm going too fast. Okay, now I'm gonna show you how to upgrade it, because this is what I see, people. 99.9% of people will just share it like this. Boring, 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 boring. Nobody knows who Ashley is of my friends. Nobody knows that I'm hosting a class. I mean, I did post it, but do you get what I'm saying? I see people share stuff all the time and I'm like, how is this relevant to me? Remember, what's in it for me? So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna click on the top squiggly line. I'm gonna pick a photo and then I press down on this brown part. Do you see how the color changed? Okay, now I'm gonna make it a little bigger. I'm gonna press done. Now make it a little bigger and watch how when I move it, it's gonna show me the blue line to make sure that I'm center. And then I bring it up to my photo. Do you see my photo right there? So that it doesn't cover my face. All right, now, I'm gonna go to the top smiley face. This is where I can add all kinds of stuff. You wanna get your people involved. So when I put a location, the SEO goes up for that location. I could put the time, music. Okay, so I'm gonna show you music right now. Some of you may not have music yet. Jessica, do you have a personal Instagram account? And do you have music on that one? Cool, okay, so she has music on that one. Got it. All right, I'm gonna pick Girl on Fire because she and I are hot chicks and we're on fire. Now, I can put, and it'll only give you 15 seconds. Does anybody know why? Okay. Does anybody know why it only gives you 15 seconds?
Because the stories are only that long.
Okay, true, Ashley, yes. But actually—
And copyright issues.
You got it, exactly. Ding, 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 she knows it. Copyright issues, after 15 seconds, you have to pay for that song or you can get sued. Okay, so you have to have ASCAP. So everybody will ask, like, why can't I do it on multiple stories? You can only play a little bit before you have to pay Alicia Keys. Okay, now, I can choose where I want the song. She's living in a world and it's on fire. gonna turn her down. Here's another thing. I can also go. He's living in a world and it's on fire. Do you see what I'm doing? Filled with catastrophe, but she knows she can fly away. Oh. Okay, Alicia. Or I can just do this one. But let's say I'm gonna pick that one, and then I'm gonna make it smaller. Always keep one finger on it. If you don't keep one finger on it, you will lose it. I want you to watch what happens right now. As soon as I tap it, look how I tapped it. Okay, do you see how it's gone now? This is the annoying part of Instagram. Your fingers have to be so light. So now it's behind. Do you see how it's behind? Okay, so I'm just gonna make it bigger again. Move it to the side, move this back. And then I'm gonna tap on the S. It's gonna bring it back. Boom, okay? Now I'm gonna write something like, thanks, Ashley. She, I don't know, maybe I can give a shout out to her business. I can say, follow her. You'll love her content. That's telling my people, hey, I like this girl. Go follow her. Rather than if I just show it, people are like, what does it have? I don't care about this girl. She has nothing to do with me. Okay? So I'm going to press the @ symbol. Look how I press the @ and then I go to A, S. Okay, look, and she comes up. Right there. Do you see her black and white photo? Click it. Okay. Emoji. Boom. Now, look at the text underneath. You see where I'm moving the text? Okay, so I'm gonna go with this last one. And then I like to clean it up a little bit. Boom. Now look at the top with the little A. I'm gonna press that. See the background? How are we doing? Did I lose anybody? I'm gonna press the color up on top. I changed the color. Okay, now look at the top A. This is the new thing that just got released 2 days ago. You see it? I can remove it. I'm gonna press done. Now I'm gonna bring it down. I'm gonna make it smaller. Boom. And now I'm going to press out there to the world. That's step 1. Step 2, this is where a lot of people miss the boat. I'm going to now write her a message. I can voice DM her, I can send a video, or I'm gonna write. Okay. This is how we're networking. Boom. Took me 3 seconds. And this is how I have conversations all day long with people just by saying, thank you. And then they write back, oh, thank you. I watched your podcast. Then I write back, okay, this and that. Boom. Okay. Any questions thus far?
There's a lot.
It's a lot, yeah. So you just gotta keep practicing. And then this is on video too, so you can always go back and watch, because it'll be like, wait, what did you want to do with that text? And you can just follow along with what I'm doing. Okay. I'm going to go back to my home page. I want everybody to press the heart at the bottom. Today, I have not been very active on Instagram today. Yesterday, I was very active. So my mentions yesterday were at 11. Today, can everybody see my mentions up on top? I have one mention, which was Ashley. So it means that only one person is talking about me out there. One person has mentioned me today. And then this will show me everything that I've done, or every person that has liked or done something on my feed. You can see all the comments, tags, boom. What's important, ladies and gentlemen, is that mention number. You want that mention number to go up in order to grow your following. When your mention number goes up, your following will go up organically. People will start to follow you because they see other people, their friends, mention you. Then they will go to your page. Then you have 6 seconds to get their attention if they're going to follow you. And that's how your follows go up. Okay? Any questions there?
How do you get there again?
Okay, so the first thing we're going to do, okay. That's a great question because I want to break it down. The first thing you're going to do is going to send DMs to people. Those are those voice ones, or the video we were talking about, Manuel. You're going to start talking to people first. Just talk to people. Then, when you do a story, the way Ashley did it today, that's how you're going to get there. So right now, I don't know how many people are live right now, but out of all of you, only Ashley tagged me. Now, if you were in a room with a bunch of Instagrammers, they all would have tagged me. Do you get what I'm saying? So each one of you should have tagged me already. When I'm in my masterminds with people that are like influencers, oh my gosh, my mentions are skyrocketed because they're mentioning me. So Manuel, back to your question, how do you get there? If you see Ashley right now, she's taking photos of me and she's putting it up on her stories. And that's how you do it. So right now, Manuel, you take a picture and then I'm going to show you. You're on your feed. These are all the people I'm following. I'm going to swipe right. And then, let's just say right there, I'm just putting something, okay? Boom. If you want a little, here's a hack I'm gonna give you. I'm gonna hold on thanks, and I could change the color. Okay, now I'm gonna tag you. And then, so I tag you, Manuel, and then when you get the story, you're gonna share it to your friends.
Got it.
Okay? Now, by me doing this, Manuel, people are gonna click on your profile and go, let me check this guy out. Because I trust Joanna, let me check out Manuel. Now you have 6 seconds to get their attention and if they're gonna follow you or not. You start with the DMs. We've created a relationship already, Manuel, 3 weeks in a row. So now I'll tag you because that's saying, I think you're cool. Now your friends see it. They can follow me and my friends can follow you now. That's how it starts to go up. That's how you start to mention people. Anywhere you go, anywhere, start tagging people. I'll go somewhere, I just meet somebody, hey, what's your handle? And I just start Instagramming right there and I start tagging them. That's how Ashley and I met, because she was the one person that tagged me where nobody else tagged me. When I was in a room with 40 people, she was the only one that did it. I hope that helped, Manuel. Did that help at all?
Yeah, it does. Thanks.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna delete that just because it doesn't make sense to my followers. All right. Let's see. Also, here's a side note. I am in 2 comment pods. Comment pods are when you bring a bunch of people together and you all comment on each other's stuff, share each other's stuff. So you can see comment pod. And then I'm in BA Entrepreneurs. There's like 50 people in there. And we help each other by sharing each other's stuff. That's another way that you can help. You can get your friends together and say, hey, can we start a comment pod? Cool, great. Susie, doing a great job. I see her taking photos. That's what I love when I'm in classes. And you can always tell the ones that just sit there and they don't use their social media in class, and they're missing the dollar. They're missing the mark. Okay? All right. So those are DMs. DMs are the top right number. That's how you talk to people. Think of a DM like a text message. Then you have mentions. The mentions are how many people are talking about you out into the world. You want your mentions up. If nobody's talking about you in your mentions, if you have 0 mentions, you probably have $0. You get what I'm saying? So more mentions, more people are talking about you, and then you're able to launch something, you're able to sell more product. And then Ashley just mentioned, she just, again, right, boom. Cool, so now she has another one. So ladies and gentlemen, by Ashley doing this to me, I trust her now. I like her. If she asks me to jump, I'm gonna say how high, because she's showing love to me. This is how you show love in 2020. Right? If I'm in a class and somebody keeps tagging me, that's the one that I'm like, I gotta talk to you. That's why your handle is so important. Because I'm gonna remember her. I'm gonna be like, oh, that connector. And she's actually a connector because this is what she's doing. Okay? I'm gonna go back because I'm gonna do it later. I'm gonna slide and put unread so that I know to go back. That's a little hack. I'm gonna do that one more time. I look at it. Let's say I'm busy. I can't share it right now. I'm gonna go backwards. I'm gonna slide and press unread. And the blue is the unread. So see how I have a lot of DMs to go back to? If I keep going, there's more than 9 or 10. I don't know why Instagram does that. Okay, next thing. Let's go on to stories. Okay, if you can see on the top of my story is always on the top left, your own story. Then you have in a row an algorithm. These are the people that are following you or you are following them most often. Okay, so big and handsome. Oh my gosh, this guy, he's always in my DMs. So he comes up. Number 1, you know what I mean? He's one of my friends, but he's always in my DMs, right? He DMs me like every day. Chris Harder, I follow all of his stuff. He doesn't really follow mine, but I follow his, so he's always number 1 or number 2. Because you're gonna see the same stories pop up, and you can slide. Okay? And these really are, these are like my top 50 closest people in the world that I know. I trust them, they're on Instagram all the time. They live on Instagram. And like I said last week, most of these people up here, I'm not saying to impress you, but most of them are millionaires. And they live on Instagram. It's changing the way we see social media. Okay, so now I'm gonna click on one so you can see great examples. Jess is an amazing example of Instagram. So she's sharing. Okay, that is Reels. That's the Instagram, TikTok new version. Do you see how she's mentioning one of her clients, and then she goes on video.
And this is the current.
This girl was on Forbes magazine.
My coaching calls today were fire. Like, pat on the back, fire.
So she's talking about her businesses.
Some days it's Empower University grad school, Empower University regular.
She's giving content. Okay, now she has dinner with her family. It's business, 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 business. Here's my family, here's dinner. Okay, now here, this is
brand new entrepreneur, all of the struggles, just like everyone else.
This is an ad.
I'm not sharing it with you. Why are they growing?
Okay, now that was the same guy that was number 2. See that? Okay. Educate, educate, educate. Now I'm going to show you my stories.
Class. This is week 3, and today's our last.
What do you
Friday. Bieber album.
That was last night.
So good. I know it came out like.
I was in bed.
What is it?
I did my whole
All my
day.
meetings are. Jen, that was a good one. I got it on camera.
So pumpkin run, we're planning pumpkin run. I show that we're planning pumpkin run. I ask a question right here, 70%. Watch how I swipe up. I can see who voted on it. 7 people voted, of course, baby, and 3 voted. Then I can do share results. Look how I can share the results. This is how you ask your following what they want. Hey, do you want me to, I don't know, sell this product or sell that product?
I get my. Just got home, and
Okay.
I am now going to.
You can see at the bottom how many people saw it. 116, 117,
You-
125, 124. Okay, now look at the top. Can you see all the dashes on the top? Those dashes are how many stories I did in the last 24 hours. So it looks like maybe 20 something. Okay, so the more stories you put, the more you're going to be in the algorithm at the beginning. Like I have 6 or 7 Instagram. It's hard to keep up with all the stories for all of them, but if you just had one page, you can do it. Post every hour. Don't batch them all at once. Post every hour so that you keep coming up on the algorithm to people's Instagram. Okay, come on. 22 hours ago, you could see the top. Oh, that was it. So now that's my last one. Okay, now I'm going to show you how you can share a photo. Okay, I'm going to show you this. This is our Fit Factor one. I did this video on Instagram yesterday.
Fully inspiration. Okay, this my start, stop, face, embrace, because they're what are you going to start doing? But I haven't actually read a book in a long.
So what I did was I put text largely on purpose because I knew I was going to repurpose it on my feed. Do you see it? Fitness tips, same thing. This is what I'm saying. People want real and organic. It doesn't have to be pretty and perfect. And watch, you can watch this on silent and know exactly what I'm doing because you can read it. Release the sweat so it doesn't turn into mold. It will save your hair and you're ready to go. What tips can you give for your business? Okay. Boom. Does anybody have any questions? Does it feel like a lot? Susie, I think you're on mute, hun.
Yeah. How do we have the music? I'm trying to add a post
Okay.
or a story to my story. Where's the music again?
Okay, so I'm on my feed. I swipe. Let's say I took a photo. Go to the top smiley face.
Okay, so I took a photo with my camera first, and now I'm going to add in. So I'm
Yeah.
adding it onto my stories. Okay.
Correct.
Okay, going to this part. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Um,
Going to
that
the
was a
happy
smiley
face.
face. Which smiley face? No.
The top smiley face next to the squiggly line.
Got it. Okay.
Okay. Does music come up for you? Not everybody has
No.
music.
No.
Okay, so Instagram hasn't given it to you yet.
Oh, here it is. Here it is. I see it.
You have it. Cool.
Got it.
Click on that, hun.
Okay.
And then when the music comes up, you can still search. These are just popular ones. But I go up here and search. I don't know. Let's say it's somebody's birthday. Like yesterday, I looked for, I don't know. There's a birthday Ratchet song. Okay, boom. I search songs all the time. Then I want you to look at the filters. So I can switch the filters.
Maybe not that one.
Is that mine?
Maybe
Yeah.
not Girls in the Hood.
Okay.
I guess it's important that we listen to the words and not just what the song is. Okay.
Okay, so you got that? Okay, now.
Yeah.
Okay, next thing I'm going to show you filters at the bottom. Does everybody see my filters? Filters to the right are what Instagram gives you. Filters to the left are the Instagrams you get. These are all filters that I've taken from other people. Okay? Now, exit out. I'm going to show you how to do this. Go to My Story. Go to Joanna Vargas. Okay, I can't do it on mine. I'm going to have to show you on Chris's. Nope. He doesn't have one. Okay, no, this is a good one. I'm going to show you here. Okay. Ooh, it doesn't show me. Okay, give me a second. Ooh, thanks, Susie. You tagged me. Okay, I wonder if Instagram changed this. Ashley, do you know the answer? How can I take a filter from somebody? You used to be able to see the filter name underneath their name. I don't see it anymore.
Could it be because maybe on that post she's not using one, and maybe it was like the curated ones that you swipe? Because I still see on my end when
top?
someone uses a filter.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
So I'm thinking she might, on that particular post, might not have been using a filter. I just posted one with a filter. If you
Okay, let
want
me
to
see
check.
yours. Yeah.
That was one of the greatest things that they added,
Right?
was those curated filters.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm on Ashley's now. I'm going to click on her face. I don't see it.
Oh, that's weird. That's really weird.
See, Instagram is funny. But ladies and gentlemen, okay, this is what you can do. Go to my page. That's my friend Stephanie. She's so cute. Look at, she's a stylist for moms. So she does these cute little videos. Okay, anyway, you can go to My Stories, and at the top left, it'll say the filter name. You click on it, and then you can add it to your filter. So if you're on somebody's stories and you like their filter, steal it from them. Because people go, oh my gosh, where'd you get that filter? I'm like, just steal it from me. But for some reason, like Ashley and I was saying, I can't see it on other people's. See how it gets so funny? Instagram is funny. Okay, cool. Now I have 3 mentions. I'm like, yay. Ashley mentioned me twice. Susie mentioned me. Okay, can you see this filter, this little like dots on her? At the bottom of her name, usually you should be able to see her name. You click on it, and then it'll say, do you want to save the filter? When that happens, it'll save to the bottom here. And this one is my favorite. I love this. It looks like an old time movie. This one's my favorite. Okay. And ladies and gentlemen, getting really comfortable with this position. Recording your face. This is how people trust you. It's like you're talking to a real person. It's just like you're on FaceTime. I don't know anybody that talks on FaceTime really, really far. Just talk like this and just go live or make a video. Boom. Okay, now we're gonna go to lives, ladies and gentlemen. If you want big boy and big girl pants, do a live video. In order to get over my fear of live, 3 or 4 years ago, I went live every day for 30 days on Facebook. I just did it to get over the like, who cares? Just do it. Go live every day for 30 days. It'll get you over that embarrassment and just go live. So we're gonna swipe. I'm gonna go back to my original filter. Then I'm gonna go to live. Do you see the bottom live? I have stories, I have reels. We're not even gonna go to reels today. That's too much, I think. You're gonna go to live. You can add a title to the left. Okay, so I added a title. Then Instagram just added this, I love. Now you can do filters on live. You couldn't do filters before a live before. Okay? Okay, I'm gonna go live right now. You're gonna see, it's gonna circle, boom. Here's a little note, start right away. Start right away. I want you to watch. What is up, everyone? Welcome to the Get Up Girl Instagram live series. And right now I am recording a Instagram class. This is week 3 for the chamber. And today we're working on mentions and DMs and stories and teaching them all about that. And if you have any questions, you can also go to my Instagram and DM me. So one of the things that we talked about today was how to get your mentions up. When somebody mentions you and you can, that's when somebody is tagging you on their Instagram and sharing you with their followers. That's a mention. The way you can see a mention is when you go to your homepage, you're going to press on the little heart button. When you press on that heart button, all of your tags and likes are gonna come up, and at the top, you're gonna see the number of mentions that people have mentioned you for that day. So thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you all. Hi, Darla, good to see you. And look how I can wave. So Darla, you're live right now as I'm teaching a class. I'm gonna press hi to wave to her, and then Darla can chat something if she wants to at the bottom. Hey, Jay, what's up? That's my girl, Jay. And Jay, I'm live right now. I'm teaching an Instagram class, so I'm using this as an example, how to go live. So thank you so much for joining me. Say, see, Darla just waved to me. I love you all so much. I'm gonna be just going off right now. I just went live quickly just to show them. Love you all. Thank you so much. Bye. And then I press, boom. Okay, did everybody see what I did right there? Okay, now, are you sure you want to end this video? Boom. I can download the video. This is new. You can only download on a solo video. You cannot download on a duo. But let's say I'm gonna download this video. Now it's saved to my camera roll. So Jessica, this is gonna be good for you, girl. Get the officers to do a live, oh my gosh, and then save it and then repurpose it. People will go nuts. We wanna see human beings, right? I wanna see, like my cousin is a police officer. I'm like, I always wanna ask him a million questions. I'm so intrigued. Okay, now I'm gonna share to IGTV. Takes a while.
What did you, how
Go
are you
ahead.
title the video?
Check east of Fremont.
I'll show you that again because I have to,
Yeah, because I
okay.
couldn't, I can't see it on mine.
I wonder if it didn't give it to you yet. Okay, well, here's the
Yeah, I
next.
couldn't watch. I was on your page. You couldn't find it either. I couldn't see you.
My live?
Yeah, I couldn't see your live.
No, it'll be up on the stories, not on the feed, Susie. It'll be up on the stories and it'll say live with a little pink circle. That's how a live looks. I'll show you in a bit. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is the big thing right here. You want to choose, I don't know, let's just say I find one of me smiling or something, okay? I'm not going to post this, but I just want to show you. Or you're going to go to your camera roll and you're going to put something that will show people, like, click here and watch this video. I don't know, let's just say it's this one. Who knows? I don't know, I'm just making it up. It's really slow. Okay, let's just say it's that. I'm gonna press next. Here's how to make money on IG. That was my title. It's funny because you have to put dots for it to go down. I don't know, just making some stuff up. Add to series. Look, I created a series over here. These are my series already. Getting Real with Joanna. So you could make little channels, Jessica. One, coffee with an officer. And you literally just sit there and maybe record them and they talk, right? And then you create a little thing that says, and everybody can watch all the videos of Coffee with an Officer. And then I can post a preview to my feed, or I could not. And then I'm gonna press next. So I just went live. Now it's also on my IGTV and on my feed. So I'm gonna show you this. What I just did right now, this is a sample of what I just did right now. So this one was 12 minutes. So this one I did with another person. Jessica, you can do this with an officer where you're not side by side. Keep watching. So you can do this with an officer. Susie, you can do this with somebody that purchased a home and you interview them about, I don't know, what it was like to purchase a home during the pandemic. What's relevant right now? So right now we're having conversations about what she learned from the pandemic. And then it lives on my feed right there all the time. I went live, it's on my IGTV, and it's on my feed. And you can see the little IGTV symbol on the top right. You see it right here as well, the little IGTV symbol. That's how you can tell it's an IGTV. Then they have a Reels one. I don't have a Reels one on here. So this is a sample of what I just showed you, where I didn't do it with somebody else. Rather than going live and then you lose the live, you're gonna lose it. Put it up there so that you don't lose it. Woo, okay. How are we doing? Because I can keep going on and teach you a lot more stuff. But I wanna check in, how are we?
I have an 11 o'clock. I have to hop off in 2 minutes.
Okay. Thank you, Susie, for joining us.
This is great. Oh, thank you.
You're
I
welcome.
just need to get in and apply it.
Yes, and I'm going to share yours so you can see. Got it. Beautiful. I love it. I'll share yours so you can see how, boom, how we do that. Okay. Last thing on the requests, always look at the requests right there. That's kind of like your spam folder. Primary, general, and then request. This is somebody that, you know, wants to, they're trying to make a sale. I'd like to have a 15-minute brief call with you. Okay, so they're trying to make a sale there. So those are things that you can do in order to speak to other people, to make a call. Woo! Ladies and gentlemen, how are we?
Really good.
Thanks for everybody hanging in. I have to commend you because there was probably 70 people that signed up for this and we now have 5 people. And then they wonder why they're not making money or Instagram is working for them. They wonder why this pandemic is stressful. We have everything we need where we can work from home right here. This is how we make it. This is how these kids are making money. These are how my friends are having $1 million launches, but they've set the pavement up. They did not do that overnight. And we got to learn because pretty soon it's going to be 2030. And where is the technology going to be? Rather jump on now or jump on later. It's going to be 2025, 2030, 2040. Learn it now before you drown. Right? And I've taught this class many, 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 many times. And it's true. Only like 1 or 2 at the end will actually be there or actually get it and actually tag me, where the rest is like, I just wanted to, like they wanted this quick fix. And actually what I'm teaching is not a quick fix. They're like, oh, I actually have to work. I thought you were just going to show me a post that I can put and then it was going to magically just make me money. Doesn't work that way. This is actual marketing as if you were to put the same amount into a newspaper ad, into a blog, into anything else. It is now part of our business. This is an ATM machine. If you're on Instagram to look at other people's posts, that's not an ATM machine, right? So I wanted to send you off with that. I appreciate you so, so much. I'm speaking to the choir. I know you guys are the ones that stayed all the way through. I appreciate you. And this will be up on YouTube so that I will email it to you and then you can watch the replay if there's anything like, what did she do? Or always DM me and ask questions, like just like I asked Ashley. Hey, what happened here? I ask my friends all the time, how did you get that? It's almost like a video game. You're trying to get to the next level and you're asking people, how did you get that filter? How did you get that music? It's a video game. And right, and there's gamers, they're always talking to each other going, how did you get that coin? How did you get that level? It's the same thing, except this one is really making us money. Okay, I appreciate you. Thank you, Jessica. Thank you, Susie. Thanks, Sharon. I don't know if she just has the camera set up. Thank you, Ashley. Thanks for the.
This was awesome. Thank you, Joanna.
You're
Thank
very
you so
welcome.
much.
All right, bye, y'all. See you later.
I'll see you.
Bye. Thank you so much.